Now riding a 2-game losing streak, the Oakland Raiders have been brought back to earth after a 5-game winning streak following the signing of Terrell Owens. Now they head on over to Bank of America Stadium, and it is Week 16. There are only 2 weeks left in this very close AFC West division race, and Tim Kaine has to have his men prepared for battle today as they take on Cam Newton, the second-year quarterback in the Carolina Panthers, and try to get their 9th win on the season. We begin this game with Carolina on offense, handoff D'Angelo Williams left side. He's met by Rolando McClain, and he gets maybe a yard on the gain. Now on 3rd down, Raiders show blitz. They bring it, but it's blocked perfectly, and Newton's going to go long over the middle. He's got Steve Smith inside the 20, 10, touchdown. Torched by Steve Smith. One-on-one coverage, no safety help, and the Raiders get burned on Carolina's first possession. And now look at anything that opposes what has happened to this offense over the past month or so. First couple of plays, not so bad here as Darren McFadden gets a 16-yard gain on a catch. Now on 2nd and 10, McFadden takes the handoff. He's got some open room on the left side, and he is met after getting the first down. And getting him his touches is very important because he's one of our most dangerous players, and obviously our running game is doing much better than our struggling passing game, and our offensive line has been taking some hits. We have a couple of injuries, and guys are not playing very good football overall. It's now 3rd and 10 for Carson Palmer. Pass over the middle is incomplete, dropped by the tight end Brandon Myers, who hasn't been as successful since signing that 5-year contract extension. Now Carolina has the ball again. Newton, triple option, left side, keeps it, and now he's going to pitch it back to D'Angelo Williams, and he gets about 4 yards on the game. They're calling it 3. And D'Angelo has led the running game this year. He has over 1,000 yards. He has 8 touchdowns on the season. And Newton has been good through the air as well. This time, though, he throws an almost interception. Should have been picked off easily. Believe that was Pat Lee on coverage, but the Raiders get the ball after a punt, and Palmer on 3rd down evades the sack from the secondary, and then he is tackled by 3 Panthers defenders in the backfield. A major breakdown in protection. 3 and out for the Raiders, and it's Panthers football again. Cam Newton to the outside. What a catch by Lee Evans, who is no longer a Baltimore Raven after his drop in the AFC Championship game. And from the 39, Newton swing pass outside. D'Angelo throws away a defender. He gets the first down and much more. Gets about 19 yards on the gain, which it could have only been 1 or 2 yards had he not made that broken tackle. 2nd down and 9. Cam Newton back in the pocket. Good protection. He rolls out right. Goes to the end zone. It's caught by Greg Olsen. Touchdown, Panthers. But actually, no, the referees do not signal touchdown, but look at the replay. He has control. Both of his heels are touching the ground. And then he takes another step to make it 3 feet down, and they never even reviewed it. What is going on here? Ron Rivera, do you want to keep being the coach for Carolina? You have to challenge plays like that. And then Sean Sweeza misses a field goal. You get no points. What a disaster for Carolina. Raiders get the ball back, and now with only a 7-point deficit, Denarius Moore almost gets decapitated on this first down catch, but he gets 9.5 yards. Then Darren McFadden gets the first down on this 7-yard gain right up the gut. Insert Marcel Reese now, I form, and pitch outside McFadden. More running room. He's got the first down after a gain of 12 from the 44 of Oakland to the 44 of the Panthers. And it is now 3rd down and 10. Raiders looking to go through the air. Taiwan Jones in the backfield, and Palmer to throw. Underneath, he's got Denarius Moore, but he's immediately tackled after a gain of 5. That at least gets the ball to the 40-yard line. And 57 yards for Sebastian Janikowski. Snap, spot, kick is up, and it is just overshot by a hair as the kick sails wide left by maybe upright length or so. And so Panthers back on offense, and Cam Newton off the play action. He finds Jeremy Shockey down to the 31-yard line, 19 yards and a first down. And then Cam on 1st and 10 goes over the middle. He's got Lee Evans ahead for another first down. Cam Newton is rolling today, and now a new set of downs for Newton again. He's going to go underneath, wide open, caught Smith at the 8. He goes upfield, breaks 3 tackles, and is down at the goal line. Touchdown, Carolina. Are you kidding me? Steve Smith, is anybody in this league tougher than this guy? No, there isn't. He's pound for pound the toughest player in the NFL, and they go up 14-0. We're on their next possession here after the Raiders go 3 and out. A very bad start to the day for them on offense, and Steve Smith and Lee Evans are just torching Pat Lee. Chemdi Chekwa has no, it doesn't matter who's out there, no one's covering him. On first down, Cam drops back in the pocket, and under pressure he goes down. It's a quick sack for Lamar Houston, who may be the defensive player of the year if he keeps this up for the next 2 games and breaks the sack record. 3rd and 18 for Cam, looking for the conversion. No, he's going to dump it off short to Lewis Murphy on the right sideline. He gets 8 yards and gets the ball to the 30-yard line. It'll be about a 43, 44-yard attempt, and Sweezum has this one hook right a little bit, and it stayed straight for the most part. When he needed it to hook left, it didn't, and it's no good. Panthers are only at 14 points. And you could argue and say they should be at 24 at least at this juncture. 2 minutes to go now in the first half. Can the Raiders find some life on offense? 3rd and 6, outside quick pass to Denarius Moore is covered beautifully. And it's going to be short of the first down, and it's Panthers football. Steve Smith, 3 catches, 2 touchdowns. He has 6 touchdowns on the year, over 1,000 yards. And now Cam lobbing it left side for Lee Evans. He has the first down at almost midfield. Look at the stats on the day. Cam Newton, 211 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 80% completion. Whereas Carson Palmer is getting his Christian Ponder on, and he's got 36 yards on the day. And now, late in the first half, still 45 seconds to go in the second quarter, the Panthers are looking to add on to this 14-0 lead. Cam Newton goes down again. This time it's that's Lamar Houston. Never mind, second sack on the day. Wasn't Jack Crawford. But it does make it 2nd down and long. Newton throws over the middle. It's caught short by Lewis Murphy. He runs up ahead to the 20-yard line and is tackled shy of the first down marker. But 16.5 yards is not bad. 3rd and inches. Cam back to throw. Lobs to the end zone. Hit as he throws. And Lee Evans drops a touchdown. Where have we heard this before? It's my second Lee Evans AFC Championship game reference of the episode. But even if he had caught it, it wouldn't have counted. He was illegally out of bounds and came back to touch the ball first. And Ron Rivera's like, come on, man. Put the kicker out there. Sean Sweezum is finally good on a field goal. He's 1 for 3 on the afternoon, making it 17-0 at the half. It's been all Panthers in this one. Cam Newton came into this game with 30 touchdowns and 13 picks and 3,500 yards, and their offense has been incredible today. Whereas the Raiders, Darren McFadden had a couple of nice plays, and Denarius Moore showed some life. But other than that, where has the offense been? The Raiders come out of the locker room for the second half opening. They get the football, and Denarius Moore comes out and makes a wicked catch over the middle, backwards behind his body, one-handed, and gets the first down in traffic. What a play. And then Palmer strikes outside. He's got Jacoby Ford, and that's good for 8 yards. They would then convert. Is this a sign of something new for the Raiders? Palmer over the middle. He's got Jacoby again for a first down, crossing over into Panthers territory. Not sure if we've really been on this side of the field yet this game. I think once. 1st and 10. Palmer looking to take off perhaps. He's got running room, and the veteran goes up ahead and gets 9 yards. Don't see Carson take off too often, but at least it worked this time. 3rd and 13 now. Palmer back out of the shotgun. He's going to throw long right side. Owens goes up and kind of just misses it. I can't get a reading on the number here to see who that was on coverage. Not sure if it was Chris Gamble, Captain Munnerlin, Josh Norwood, or Josh Norman. But anyways, it's Panthers football after a field goal, and they're finally on the board, 17-3. But Steve Smith he's just so good. He should never retire. 3rd and 12 with a 14-point lead. Can Cam keep this drive alive? Back to pass. Blitz is picked up. Pass over the middle is incomplete. Flag on the play. Flags come in, and it is holding on the offense, and so the Raiders defense does hold. The Raiders begin their drive from their own 20-yard line. Handoff on the draw to Darren McFadden. He gets about 7. Have to get him the ball more and focus this game, or this offense, or on the running game. If we can have success doing it, McFadden goes up ahead on 2nd down and short for the first down, up ahead of the 32-yard line. And the Raiders are going to keep it on the ground. Reese now in the offset eye. Handoff McFadden left side. And fumble! It's picked up by Charles Johnson. Panthers have it at the Oakland 34-yard line. Not what the Raiders needed there, as McFadden was shaken up on the play as well. Handoff on 3rd and 1 goes to Mike Tolbert, the fullback. He's going to get a first down for Carolina, keeping this drive moving ahead. 3rd down and 4 now. Stewart in the backfield as Newton is back to throw. Slant route is overthrown in the direction of Steve Smith. One of Cam's rare misses on this afternoon, and they settle for a Sean Sweezum field goal to make it 20-3. And next drive for the Raiders is they give the ball to Taiwan Jones for 2 yards, and now Jones and McFadden out of the shotgun next to Palmer. Palmer finds McFadden out of the backfield, and he's leveled by Thomas Davis, and it's another fumble for Darren McFadden, and Charles Godfrey picks it up. He's going to go in, a scoop and score touchdown. It's now 27-3 Carolina, and McFadden's last 2 plays have resulted resulted in 2 fumbles. His day is over with this 24-point deficit. All of a sudden, the hinges have come off the door on this Carolina rout of the Oakland Raiders, up by 24. No offense for Oakland. They are staring right in the face of a 3-game losing streak and falling to 8-7 unless a miracle here at Bank of America Stadium happens. And with the constant pressure and Palmer going down, a 3rd fumble, and the Raiders do fall on this one. It's not looking very good now for the Oakland faithful. 0 for 6 on 3rd down. Palmer on 3rd and 22 steps up in the pocket. He goes down, tackled by Ron Edwards at the line of scrimmage. And it now makes it 4th down and 22. Palmer sends out 5 wide receivers. He overthrows Brandon Myers. It's picked off by Haruki Nakamura. Panthers get the ball once again inside of Oakland field goal position, their 3rd time in like 10 minutes of actual game time. But the field goal by Sweezum on this drive bounces off the post, and it is no good. He has now missed 3 field goals on the day. Not that it really matters. It's 27-3. What a catch by Denarius Moore. He has proven himself worthy. But the passing game relies on multiple components to gel together for success, and it's not happening right now for Oakland. The pass rush is getting to them too often, the receivers are not getting open, and Palmer's accuracy hasn't been perfect. It sounds like a team I watch every Sunday. But we are under the 6-minute mark now in the 4th quarter, and Palmer dumps it off to Taiwan Jones, who will finish the rest of the afternoon at running back. Darren McFadden will not play another down, and then Palmer back to throw on 3rd and 10. Hey, Jacoby Ford gets open. He's down the right sideline, streaking inside the 5 and taken down. And maybe it's just me, but Jacoby Ford did not look 100% on that catch and run. The usual Jacoby Ford, the one that sprinted for Clemson and was very good, he goes to the end zone. He was stopped shy. Taiwan Jones takes it in off a pitch, and the Raiders finally have their first touchdown in the afternoon, and now go for the onside kick. Janikowski, it bounces off of Olsen, and how do we not get that one? Come on, Raiders. You gotta be able to snatch that one. The Panthers keep the football, their 17-point 3-score lead. Cam Newton under pressure by Jack Crawford. He goes down, a loss of 8 on the play. That backs him up beyond field goal range, especially for Sweezum. And then, Lee Evans, what a nasty grab on 3rd and 15. That gets him back into scoring distance, and they do tack on a field goal to make it 30-10. And then for the Raiders, welcome to the episode. Rod Streeter runs over a defender, streaking down the sideline, shoved out of bounds at the 40-yard line. And he has been a pleasant surprise for the Raiders this year, but now he is back buried on the depth chart with 3 receivers in front of him. And look at this snag by Brandon Myers. A couple of drops in the last couple of games, but he shows off some great hands on that catch. 2nd and 15. Palmer goes back to Myers, but this time Charles Godfrey was ready for it. It was the same exact play. He gets an interception. He has a fumble and a touchdown already in this game. And I forget if he had a previous interception or not. I want to say he did, but I can't exactly remember. But anyway, the Panthers go on to win this game 30-10 over the Oakland Raiders. Complete and total domination in this one. Cam Newton was phenomenal. Here's a look at the stats. Cam Newton almost 300 yards passing. Palmer's numbers really don't reflect how poor of a game he had. He had a couple of plays in that last garbage time drive that inflated his stats a little bit. And by far, Steve Smith had one of the best days on offense for anybody today. And so, 8-7 is the reality right now for the Oakland Raiders. A 3-game losing streak on the back of a 5-game winning streak, and are now tied for first place over the Denver Broncos. That is very interesting. There is a lot of close teams. The wildcard race is so hard to look at right now in the AFC. There are so many 9-6, 8-7, and 7-8 teams that it's unbelievable. And I don't think I've called any game this year a must-win for the Raiders, but without a doubt, Week 17, this is the way it should be for the NFL. Week 17 is a must-win. Win, and the Raiders are likely headed to the AFC playoffs. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.